Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. Today I'm going to review the LUMINTOP ODF30. I'm very happy that I got this light from LUMINTOP because I was very excited when they announced it. I also got it a few weeks back, but I just did not got the time and the motivation to do reviews. But now I'm back, so now I'm going to produce lots of videos in the next days. So the packaging is nothing special, but it suits the purpose. So you have already some of the specifications printed on the back of the packaging. I'm going to take it out of the box and show you what's inside. So it's a nice compact 26615 flashlight. I really like this type of flashlights at the moment. They are compact, not so thin, and they have good runtimes. I really like the design of the LUMINTOP ODF30, but later on I'm going to show you a bit more. Can already peel off the protecting film on the glass lens. And we can have a look at what's everything inside the box. So we have a holster here. A lanyard in orange, that's cool, not the standard black as we know it from all the other flashlights. 2 spare O-rings. We have a warranty card and of course the manual. Here we have a manual in Chinese and in English and in French, so that should get most people covered. So now I'm going to take everything aside and we're going to have a closer look at the ODF30. So here we are. I'm a big fan of this light. The design is awesome. I really like it. It's well machined, right size in the hand, and still it produces 3500 lumens, so that's quite a lot for a flashlight this size. As you can see, everything is machined very well. The anodizing is smooth, does not have any scratches whatsoever, and the engravings are really sharp, so they did a good job on this flashlight. The light uses a CREE XHP70 LED in cool white. I'm a bit disappointed they did not produce this light in warm white, that would have been so much cooler. It sits down well centered behind the Orangepeel reflector, and it has a anti-reflective coated glass lens, so that's really nice with a stainless steel bezel. So I'm going to show you the inside of the head here. It has a spring, and here you have the inside of the tail cap. Here it would have been cool if the possibility of a magnet would have been added, but it has not been added, so but that's no problem. The threads also run very smoothly, as you can see. They are a bit greased. You can also, no, you cannot disassemble the flashlight anymore. Here you have the clicky. It has a nice decent resistance, and as I told you before, it uses one 26650 battery, which they ship with the flashlight, so that's pretty nice. For around $70 you get the flashlight including the battery, so that's in my eyes a very good price for this flashlight. So now I'm going to explain the user interface to you. My LUMINTOP did a good job here. If you push the button once, the light will activate in the low mode with 150 lumens. If you then push the button once more, you get medium with 540 lumens, and then you get high with 1800 lumens. So these 3 modes are the standard modes where you can always cycle through. With a long press the light will shut down. If the light is on and you give it a double click, you activate the turbo mode with 3500 lumens. The light also has a eco mode, which they indicate with 8 lumens. I think it's a bit less than 8 lumens, so to get it you need to push down the button for about 2 seconds, then you can see the light ignites in the eco mode. From here you can go to the normal mode by pressing once. Then you go through the 3 regular modes again. But if you give it a double click from the eco mode, you go to strobe. So the strobe is well hidden, and I really like that because I don't need strobe. Then the light also has a lockout function, which we are going to test now. So they say in the manual that you need to push down the button for about 4 seconds. So first it will activate in the eco mode, then in the stroboscope mode. And then you know the light is locked because it will only activate in momentary mode if you push down the button. To unlock, I think it's the same procedure, so I'm going to hold down for 4 seconds. So after reading the manual, I know that it will not work like I thought, so you have to loosen the tail cap and retighten it, and then the lockout mode is deactivated. So you can also do the mechanical lockout by just unscrewing the tail cap. That's always a good feature, so it will not ignite at all. So now I'd say we go over to the ulbrichtball and see how much the light really produces in the different modes, and I'm going also to measure how much amps the light draws from the battery, and then we're going into the garden and see what it performs outside. So guys, here we are at the ulbrichtball on the eco mode, which should have 8 lumens. Here I measure around 5.8 lumens. So I told you that I thought it would be a bit less than 8 lumens, and it's a fact. In this mode the light draws 0.01 amp. So now I'm going to switch to the low mode, which should deliver 150 lumens. It delivers 140, so that's pretty accurate. It draws 0.2 amps in this mode. Then we are going to the medium mode with 540 lumens. This one delivers 514 lumens, so that's also alright. Here the light draws 0.8 amps. And then we are going to the high mode with 1800 lumens, where the light draws 3 amps. Here we have 1619 lumens, so that's a bit less than 1800, but it's still pretty accurate. As my ulbrichtball is also not as accurate as a professional one, but it still delivers very good measurements. So now we are going to the turbo mode, which should deliver 3500 lumens. It delivers 3300 lumens, so that's pretty okay. In this mode the light draws 9 amps. And the light also has a temperature regulation which kicks in as soon as the light has 55 degrees. So I'm going to watch now how fast the light will drop. So you can see that it already dropped quite a bit as we were speaking. The light is already hot if I touch it, but not 55 degrees. What I also did not yet tell you is that the light has a low battery reminder. So as soon as the voltage drops below 3 volts, the indicator inside the side switch will flash on red to remind you that you need to replace the battery in the near future. So in this test, after about 1 minute, it drops from 3300 lumens to 2160 lumens. So I'm going to redo this test with another battery. At the moment I'm using Efest Purple. So I'm charging up the original LUMINTOP battery, and then we are going to see how it performs with that battery. So now I have the LUMINTOP battery. We're going to see if it will perform better. So it also does not deliver 3500 lumens. After about 2 minutes we still got 3200 lumens left. So this battery performs much better than the Efest Purple. After 3 minutes the light starts dimming down. It's now quite hot, around 60 degrees, so we're going to see at which output it will stop dropping. After 5 minutes we nearly reach 50% of the initial output. Now the light stays constant in this brightness mode. So I'm going to recharge up the battery and then we are going outside in the garden. So here we are with the ODF30. As you can see, it produces a really nice beam. I'm going to show you the turbo mode now with double click, so it really illuminates all my garden here. You can see it's nearly as daylight, so I'm really happy with it. It's a nice cool white, however neutral white or warm white would have been more appreciated. I'm going to show you now the different light levels. So we're going to start in the eco mode. There you're going to see a bit of the tree, not much. I'm going to show you that the light is on. Now we have the low mode, medium, high, once again turbo. So the turbo really illuminates the garden. I'm going to activate the stroboscope mode. In my eyes, stroboscope is not really necessary. SOS mode or beacon function would have been more appreciated from my side. But overall, I was really excited to get the light and I am not disappointed at all. I would just maybe suggest that in a light this size they would include micro USB for charging options. I don't need it because I have a lot of chargers and I prefer to take the batteries out and charge them separately, but I think for lots of people it's just convenient to charge the light via USB and don't have to take out the battery each time you want to recharge the battery. And then of course always warm white, neutral white options, so there's a lot of people who want that. I know there's a lot of people who prefer cool white, therefore all the flashlight producers always bring out the lights first in cool white. But overall for the price you get a really nice flashlight with a high quality battery. So I'm going to post a code beneath the video where you can purchase the light with a 15% discount. So it's really interesting. Go check it out. Thanks a lot for tuning in and see you soon. Bye.